I got digital dash, came right with a op. I walk in the store and I bought the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz, and we back with another video. And today I got y'all boys with the best lockdown build, also the best shooting badges, all in one videos. And I'm gonna give you guys pretty much some honorable mentions and some rank, but more of this video is gonna really be based on the lockdown build. Now if you guys want more of these videos where I give you guys, I think the only one I ain't did yet is the playmaking. I'm pretty sure I did the finishing, the defensive, and today we're doing the shooting. But if you guys want more of these, I need y'all boys right now to smash breaking into the like button, hit that sub button, comment down below though to help the algorithm, all that good stuff out the way though. Without further ado, no more talking, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so hopping straight into it. So when it comes to this build, man, this is actually one of my favorite builds in the entire game because it's so underrated in the aspects besides just being a lockdown. So when it comes to this build, this is one of those builds where I can show you guys multiple different attributes on it, but all in all, you can make it as a lockdown. You can make it as a lockdown. It can be a lockdown and a guard. You can make it a couple different ways, but I'm gonna show you only two. Now, let's show you guys. We're gonna be the point guard position. It's gonna be the same one, but for that, the only thing that's gonna really be different is the attributes. Hand and number is really up to you, but you know what I go with every single time if you watch the videos. Now, hop into the pie charts. Now, last year they gave us a lot of new pie charts, but it started out with pretty much just either a full and a half. Now, last year they started giving us extra pie charts where you would give us more than other, and then this year we got even more of those type of pie charts where we get more than other, and you would still have only one set for the Hall of Fame, but it would be pretty much like half and half, but not really half and half. You really only get one Hall of Fame badge. So when it comes to this badge or pie chart, we're gonna go down into the shooting and defensive, and this is a new one, and this is one of the most underrated pie charts in the game. Now this one above it is actually very underrated as well, but this one in my opinion is just better because you can shoot so easily in this game, and it's a great shooting build. So if you want to be a lockdown, I know it doesn't get defensive Hall of Fame badges, bear with me. When it comes to the physicals, you're going to end up with speed pie charts. So a lockdown build, you want to be as fast as possible. It really is that simple. So yeah, when it comes to the attributes though, you're going to end up with a lot of different ways you can go about it. So first one I'm going to show you guys is going to be kind of like the balanced way. So if you're going for a balanced way, you're going to go pretty much drive and live, drive and dunk, leave it, come back to it, mid-range, three-pointer, free throw. Then you can go for 24 on shooting, 24. Pass accuracy, ball handle, then you can get even more playmaking because this is kind of more of the guard lockdown. So if you can play guard and you can kind of be a lockdown, but it's not really gonna have crazy dribbling, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and defensive rebound, and then you put the rest on block, and you end up with 1, 24, 12, and 19. Now if you make it like this, you would kind of go a little bit shorter than what I'm gonna show you guys, but this is not really just the best lockdown. But if you want to be able to do more on your lockdown build, this is going to be the attributes you want to go for. Now say for instance if you want to go for more of just a lockdown build, you would just take off all this on the playmaking. Now if you're a person that feel like you need more ball handle, okay, you can do that. You can pretty much go up on both of these and you'll be fine. But if we're going for strictly a lockdown build, me personally, I'm not putting that. Just that simple. So what I would go close shot just to get more finishing. Then you would even have to go here, and that's just gonna get you 3. So if you don't want to do that, you don't have to, but I would go interior defense, then go on offensive rebound. Now I would lower this strictly to be able to still have 21, and you don't really need offensive rebound on this build because you're gonna be spotting up half the time. Now if you want to get more shooting, you can. That is definitely a thing that's very easy to do. But the thing is, if you want more power handle, like a lot of people do when they make this build, you would really have to just go with 24. And I really don't need more than 24 personally, so you can do it like that. And if you feel like you don't even need 21, you'll be fine with just 20. You can even lower your interior defense because that's gonna go lower as well. You can do it like that and just put the rest on ball handle and you'll be right there. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. That's just leaving off 2 extra badges, but all in all, that's just what it is. Now when it comes to the bite type, I left it like this. Actually, Nah, we just gonna go into it. So body type, this is really up to you. It doesn't really matter. It's a lockdown, so if you want to go a little bit bulkier, you can. I like making my lockdowns a little bit bulkier, so I go build. When it comes to the height, personally, I like going as tall as possible on my lockdown builds. So 6'5", in my opinion, is the best lockdown height in the game. It's right there in the middle of where guards want to be and where bigs want to be. So in my opinion, it's gonna be perfect. So you can go right there, but when you go to the weight, you're gonna see that your speed acceleration not gonna be quite hitting it. So what I want to do, I want to go a notch below, which is why I'm in the metric system. If you're not in the metric system, just pretty much go 6'4", 6'5". If you don't care about having 99 speed like me, just go 6'5". It's that simple. That height is gonna make a difference. Now, going a notch below is not gonna make that big of a difference on, you know what I'm saying? So you pretty much gonna be 6'5" regardless. You go all the way down on weight, you're gonna have 91 speed. That's gonna allow you to have 99 speed with gym rat and 99. Then when it comes to the wingspan, in my opinion, it's a lot down bit. You wanna go max wingspan, but if you don't go max wingspan, you can get to a 90 threshold on your 3-point rating when you get to 99. So you gotta keep that in mind. But we're gonna go max because this is a lockdown build and the best lockdown build in the game. So with that being said, this is what the build looks like at 95. Everything you see on the screen is going up +4 for it because of 99. So close shot, that's getting to a 90, that's gonna be great. But driving lib, driving dunk, both of that is gonna be in that 70+ threshold. That's gonna be very consistent. You're gonna be able to have long athlete, and you're gonna unlock good dunk packages at the 75 threshold. When it comes to the standing dunk, that's gonna be okay at a 69, not quite a 70, but it's still gonna be very good. I don't really put standing dunk on a lot of my builds, and I still be able to standing dunk on current gen, so you don't really need that. But then when it comes to stuff like mid range, that's getting to a 90, so that's gonna be great. But 3-pointer, like I said, if you wanted that to be able to have at 90, you have to go a notch down. We went max, so it's only gonna get to an 89, but think of it like this: you get it to an 89 at 99, but in takeover you're gonna be able to get +10 if you go sharp take, so that's still gonna be at a 99 regardless. So it's not that deep regardless. Free throw is really up to you. Post fade, that doesn't matter. Ball handle, pass accuracy, none of that. But I put the ball handle up a little bit so you can kind of see you are gonna be able to get above a 75 ball handle, and we didn't even max it out. We didn't even really focus on it. So for the people that care about that, you can do that on this build, and it's gonna be a lot harder to get ripped. So yeah, you can put on either quick first step or unpluggable, whichever one you feel like you would matter more for this build. That's on you. Interior defense, again, not touch. Offensive rebound, not touch. But when it comes to perimeter defense, loud quickness and steal, perimeter defense not getting to that 90, but it's right there at that 89. If you get lot take, that can actually get to a 99, just like if you went sharp take on a 3-pointer. But when it comes to the ladder quickness, that's getting to a 90. That's gonna be great. Steal is gonna be at a 96. That's gonna be great as well. Now there is another build that's a lockdown, but it can't shoot, so that's the only reason that's holding that back from being the best lockdown. But you can get 99 steal, 99 driving dunk, 99 driving layup, and I plan on dropping that next week. So if you guys want that, smash break and destroy the like button, and I got y'all. But block rating, that's gonna be up to a 66. That's gonna be okay, but defense rebound, that's actually getting to an 80. That's really, really good. But when it comes to the speed, how's that getting to a 99? That's because you get gym rat and 99. Both of those give you +4. Combine that, that's gonna be +8. 8 plus 91, that's a 99. Acceleration is gonna be right there at a 97 as well. It's not as important as for guards, but it still is nice to have that as high as possible at all times. And you're gonna have like a 78 vertical. Now you could debate going speed vert on a lockdown because you are gonna go for more rebounds on a lockdown than you would on a guard, and you are gonna go for more blocks on a lockdown than you would on a guard. So you could really try to do that, and you would be able to have all three of those plus above a 90 very easily. You just want to have that 99 speed, which is very important to me, but if it's not to you, you can definitely go speed vert, and that could probably take this build to a whole nother level for you. Now when it comes to the takeovers, you're gonna end up with lockdown, sharp, shot creator, and slasher. Me personally, I would 100% go slasher. I'm not even gonna troll you. I would 100% go slasher on this. This would take the build to a whole nother level. You would get +10 to your ball handle, +10 to your speed of ball, bro, crazy. Then you have +10 to all your finishing, you have +10 to all your physicals. Crazy stats will come with slasher takeover. It really wouldn't even be fair no more. You would be able to do everything. That's what I would do though. But with it being the best lockdown build, it would probably be one of these takeovers that you would go with. I'm gonna go with lockdown take for the lockdown build, all that. But yeah, the build comes out as what else? A two-way sharpshooter. This is the P-lock of this game. If you don't make this, I don't know what you're doing. If you've been a P-lock and you're not making this, I don't know what you're doing. It's literally the best lockdown build in the game. It's the easiest lockdown build in the game when it comes to shooting and sticking defense. So yeah. Alright, so if you haven't seen how I've been ranking these badges, I pretty much give you guys some honorable mentions, and then I try to go over the top 5 in order. But if you haven't seen that, I did those on like next gen build videos, so a lot of people might not have seen those. But yeah, we just gonna pretty much give you guys a couple badges that I don't want to leave off, and I even might give you guys a best bang for your buck. You never know. But yeah, we're gonna rank these in order, 5 all the way down to 1. But first, we gotta give y'all the honorable mentions. Now, when I did the tier list, it's a lot of these badges that are very, very build specific. So I want to highlight a lot of these. Chef Specialist, I say Chef Specialist, Corner Specialist, in my opinion, it's one of the best shooting badges in the game. If you're a spot up, you need to throw this on at all times, but you don't even have to have it if you're a spot up. If you like to play twos and you like to fade towards the corner, great badge. It's not just for mid threes, but it's also for mid ranges. Now, but if you do want to do like threes, it's pretty much hashed down. It's gonna help all those shots, and it can make a big difference on stuff like that. So yeah, Corner Specialist, in my opinion, first badge I want to go over. Next badge is another one kind of like Corner Specialist, but this is really more build specific. This is pretty much for all you spot ups, all you people that's really like moving off ball, but you only want to catch and shoot. Catch and shoot is the badge for you. So pretty much, yeah, off ball people, you're a spot up, anything like that, catch and shoot is definitely one of the better badges in the game. Now, I'm trying to think of the 5 badges I'm gonna go. I know a couple of them, but yeah, when it comes to a next badge, now this one you might think I should auto put this in top 5, but this badge is overpowered. But at the same time, it's kind of like catch and shoot, bro. It's literally just gonna help you hit. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna help you hit these shots in those certain situations. Now, this is a badge that, just like these other bronze badges, you can put up as high as possible and you'll be perfectly fine. And yeah, it's really just strictly for anything that has to do with shot creators. But at the beginning of the year, it was only for step back threes, but now it's for step back threes, spin jumper threes, and fade threes, and pull up threes. So it's for any type of off the dribble three that's not a standstill. So yeah, that's the next badge I'll go over. Now, next badge I would actually say is Limitless Spot Up. I think this is actually one of the better badges in the game. Even if you're a guard, you can use it. If you're like, take your time and shoot, somebody just leaving you wide open, yes, this is gonna be a great badge. But if you're doing it with too much dribbling, no. But if you're just a spot up, obviously you're shooting from deep, this is a great badge to have. If you want like a limitless range, this is gonna be pretty much the badge for you for spot ups. So yeah, it's pretty much that simple. Then when it comes to some of these other badges like Clutch Shooter, I feel like that's an honorable mention type badge. But it is very good, just like Circus Trees. It's just pretty much for the end of the game. So pretty much if you're in a park, it's close after the 14-point mark. Every single shot after that is going to be Clutch Shooter. If you don't know, you can only go up to 25 because people used to be boosting on park. So you only can go up to 25 now. So every single shot after that will be Clutch Shooter. So yeah, keep that in mind. Volume Shooter is okay, but it's not necessary to really go over. So one of the more underrated badges in the game is 100% Slippery Off Ball, one of the craziest badges in the entire game. So let's go ahead and hop into this top 5. So badge that I would honestly have to put at number 5, honestly, I might ruffle a couple people with this, but all the way at 5 is gonna be Mismatch Expert. Mismatch Expert, in my opinion, is the number 5 shooting badge in the game. It's not as overpowered as it used to be. Now, in this season, I'm gonna be real. In this season, it does feel like more contests are easily open. It does feel like more contests are easily greenable. But even with that being said, I don't think that's really Mismatch Expert. I really think that is really the other contest badges. But with that being said, I do think Mismatch Expert is one of the better shooting badges in the entire game. All right, next, tying with Mismatch Expert at 5 is Chef. Chef, in my opinion, is one of the better, more useful badges in the game. Does it help you shoot from deep? No. It allows you to shoot from deep with the same level of shooting ability as if you were on the 3-point line, if that makes sense. It's not like limitless range where like it allows you to shoot from deep unless you shoot a lot easier within your range. Everything on the 3-point line that's in your range is going to be around pretty much the same level. So if you didn't have it, yes, I guess in theory it does make it easier, but it's pretty much just gonna be the same as if you was on the line. So yeah, it's just extending your range. It's not doing anything else. It's just literally extending your range when you're dribbling. So yeah, that would be the badge that come at number 5 to tie with Mismatch Expert. Then next would be Deadeye. Deadeye, in my opinion, is actually one of the more somehow underrated shooting badges in the game. Somehow is one of the more underrated badges, but yeah, Deadeye for sure. One of the better badges in the entire game. Now, for this next badge, you really can go either one. I'm gonna be real, it's another tie. I have Hot Zone Hunter for sure. Hot Zone Hunter for sure is a top 3 badge. You cannot really argue that one with me. Hot Zone Hunter has to be top 3. It's gonna do too much. Whether you're hitting whites or getting greens, it's gonna do too much. We know how much whites go in. You have that alongside Hot Zone Hunter. It's gonna make them even more go in. But if you're trying to get greens, it's gonna make greens even easier. So yeah, Hot Zone Hunter, definitely one of the best shooting badges in the game. This is for pretty much people for all tiers, whether you got a 99 or 70 or even below a 70. It's gonna make it much easier to shoot. It's just that simple. But another badge that I cannot debate, if you say this is top 3, Lucky number 7. This is one of the best bronze badges in the entire game. I don't know if it's as good as Chase Down Artist, but it's definitely up there. And offensively, I would 100% say it's the best bronze badge in the entire game. I just couldn't pick between these two, bro. It's just, these two badges are easily, in my opinion, top tier. It's just not really a debate. Now, I have seen people starting to go beyond bronze, but the reason why I believe bronze is so good is that if you go silver and gold, it's pretty much gonna be just as good, if not better. But Hall of Fame is really ridiculous. So if you haven't used Hall of Fame Lucky number 7, you should try that. But for the last 2 badges, it should be pretty obvious. Number 2 is gonna be Blinders. This is gonna be pretty much, if somebody's coming in from the sides of you, it's gonna make it that much harder to get a contest on you. And this season, for sure, you will see a difference. Now, the first season, it was probably the most broken. They nerfed it and nerfed it and nerfed it, and then they kind of kept making it a little bit more balanced until we are to the point where we are now, where if somebody's on your side, you'll get opens. It won't be wide open, but you'll get opens consistently. And those are really easy to green, and they give you way less contest if they're coming from the side and they're still kind of in your face. So Blinders is back again to being pretty good, pretty overpowered. One of the better shooting badges in the game. For certain people, I can see Deadeye being more useful, but I feel like Blinders is a little bit more broken in the aspect of you can pretty much get opens consistently when people are dead on you, but they're just on the side of you. And it's just that good. And especially with guards that's using screens, it's going to be really hard to get consistent contests on you. So yeah, I believe Blinders is definitely the number 2 shooting badge in the game. But coming in at number 1, man, y'all know what it has to be, bro. Sniper. Sniper is just too good, bro. It's too good, bro. Sniper is literally like, I made a whole shooting badge video on it, bro. It's the most broken badge in the game. Every single time I do a poll on badges, it wins 90%. I did a shooting badge, y'all didn't hit the 90%. I was very surprised and confused. I felt like it's because I made a video on that, but it still got like 88 or 89. It was right there. But yeah, Sniper, bro, it does too much, bro. It helps every single threshold. Then when you get to like the 80+ threshold, it's like auto whites. It's like a white is a green as long as it's wide open. But even then, when it's open and lightly contested, you're gonna get even more greens. It extends the green window. Even some of those slightly earlys now become excellent releases. It's just crazy, bro. Sniper is very good. It does have its negatives, but the positives to it just outweigh, and it makes pretty much kind of ruins the skill gap, but at the same time, people was begging to be able to shoot after last year. And I will say shooting last year was harder than usual, but if you got used to it, it was very easy. But in comparison to this year, this is for sure very easy. So if I had to compare this year's shooting to last year, I would say last year was pretty hard in comparison to this year when it came to you didn't really hit whites, and the green window was a lot smaller than it is this year. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much the shooting badges. Now, you might realize I left off a couple of these badges. So let's go over a couple more. So for the people that did stay around, the 2 badges that y'all probably looking at the most is Green Machine and Stop and Pop. Stop and Pop, you know what that is. Really good for dribbling into standstill shots. Pretty much like, it's pretty much the catch and shoot for people that's guards. If you're dribbling and shooting standstills, this is pretty much your catch and shoot. Very, very auto. You're gonna use this pretty much majority of the time, depending on if you're using circus threes or stop and pop. You can use circus threes if you're doing that, but if you're doing standstill threes and you're a guard, this is the badge for you. Now, the best bang for your buck on stop and pop is silver. The best bang for your buck on hot zone is gold, but you can go Hall of Fame on both of those and be perfectly fine. It's not that big of a deal. Now, Green Machine, if you get this to Hall of Fame, is very, very good. Very, very broken. Very, very good. But with that being said, some of these other badges that's pretty good. You can go with a rhythm shooter, a volume shooter, even a slippery off ball. Never put on set shooter unless you're just, I don't even know the situation why you would need to hold the ball for 5 seconds just to shoot. But I have heard of some bigs using that to take their time and shoot. But if you want to do that, you can do that. Viewer discretion advised, I guess, bro. That's really on you on that. One of the better, like, 2v2 badges, 1v1 badges, if you like to fade from the mid-range, the most broken badge in the game 100% would be difficult shots. It's pretty much circus threes, but for mid-range. I don't know when and why they ever took this off of just 2s and 3s, but it made a lot less people use it because it's now only for 2s. So yeah, it's kind of one of the more useless badges. But Fade Ace is kind of like the hook specialist for shooting badges, one of the most broken badges overall in the entire game. And yeah, that is my opinion, the best badges in the game. And I gave you guys a couple extras, even some, you know what I'm saying, best bang for your buck for some of these badges as well. But yeah, I want to make sure to say this just in case I did forget. Green Machine, you put that to Hall of Fame. That is one of the most broken badges in the game. The only reason it was an honorable mention is because you don't have to green, bro. You can white everything on this game and be perfectly fine. And even if you're not really tripping about white, you don't need Green Machine. You would be able to green perfectly fine amount with just Sniper, bro. I'm gonna be real. So if you're looking at all these badges, it's really only one badge to really help you shoot. Everything else is just really contest and help you shoot from range. So yeah, it just really is what it is. Well, I guess Living number 7 was another one in the top 5, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys want more of these videos where I give y'all a build with the badges, only other category I got left to give y'all is the playmaking. All you gotta do is smash break and the like button, turn on notifications, subscribe if you're new, do all that good stuff, bro. I need it, bro. I need that support, and y'all have been showing a lot of support lately. I had the most views or something like that I had in a while the other day, so I really do appreciate the support, the likes, the views, all that. I really do see all the comments and stuff like that. But yeah, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe, comment down below to help the algorithm, turn on notifications, be the first to all the videos, share this video to anybody you think would help. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I have to be, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!